Structures Workshop, Experiment 3, Part 3. We were talking about the strongest shape. I have made first a rectangular prism out of paper, which I showed you how to do in the previous video. Then a triangular prism, and now we're going to make a cylinder. I have added tape on one end, on half of it, so the other half I'm going to glue on the other part of the paper. Now we have to carefully, again, if you need help, you might need help from your parents for this. Again, trying to roll it and then tape it together, making sure that the top and the bottom are aligned so our structure can stand. Now I'm just going to put it down, and I'm going to put my hand inside to squeeze the tape in. Here we go. So here is my cylinder shape. Okay. Now you had to make a hypothesis and guess which one would be the strongest and number them. If you think that this one is the strongest, then you write number 1. This one is the second, maybe the cylinder, number 2, and the triangular prism you think maybe is the third strongest. Now I will try my experiment first. Oh, in order to do this, what I took is, you probably have something at home, maybe a macaroni box or a cookie box, something that's about 1 pound heavy. And I'm going to put this on my rectangular prism now to see if it's gonna hold my box. As you saw, it did not. I'm gonna do it again. Try to fix my prism first. And I will try to put the box on top very carefully. And no matter how careful I try to put it on, it squishes my box. And I don't know if you can really see it. It kinked the paper, see? And it kinked the paper where the edge is. So this one has 4 edges, and there is another kink here. So it basically kinked the paper on the edges. So this is definitely not the strongest shape. Let's see if this shape is going to hold it. The triangular prism. I talked about the triangle in construction of bridges. However, let's see if I use the triangular prism, if that's going to hold my shape, my weight, if this is the strongest. Okay, this one took a little bit longer. Try to put it on again. So gently. And this one too gets kinked on the edges and is not holding the weight. But it's holding it a little bit longer than the first shape, than my rectangular prism. Now here's my cylinder. Let's see if my cylinder is going to be capable of holding the weight. I'll just try to put it on top. Again, it's not a perfect cylinder. Oh, I see that it's not even the perfect height. However, it's still standing. So, as you can see, this is 500 grams of lasagna. I told you I'm using things that I have at home because I don't want you to go out and buy things. So you see, this is standing. I can blow. I would have a paper underneath to maybe pretend that there is an earthquake, but it's still standing. So basically, this is the result of our experiment. So if you can't make the shapes, you can use my video for it, but you can try for yourselves to see for you. But you have to use the same kind of paper. You cannot use different kinds of paper.